the thing behind me, Mary. It's open. Okay, looks like I'm live and nobody's here. And there goes Gen X Mom, swinging by. And there she goes again, swinging by. And there's nobody here. How embarrassing is this for me? I do all this work to hurry through my stuff so I can come on when over in Ireland and England and Wales and Scotland, you guys are supposed to be just cracking open your first one at a pub, and I come here to join you because it's really early where I'm at. I'm trying to get across the pond here, and nobody's here. For Christ! You know what? I should have started drinking. If I'd have cracked open, if I'd have poured an ale, you guys would have all heard it and been right there. I have no agenda. I have nothing to talk about. I didn't even make notes on anything. This is a free for all. This was literally a gig. It's 10 o'clock in the morning where I'm at, Los Angeles time. But if my calculations are right, and I cheated, I used Siri and I asked Siri. But if my calculations are right, it's 6 o'clock over in the London time zone. Maybe an hour or two as you get into France and Germany. Anybody who's over there should be drinking right now. Don't you? Tell me the truth. Are you drinking? You just get off work, you throw everything in the corner, you sit down, you put your feet up, and here we are, Gen X Talks. Let's see who's here. Let's go. Brandon Henry Vargas. Darby Williams is here. Well, she's on the East Coast. That's why she's up and moving. Anthony checked in. Wandering Taco. Ringo Satire. Chris Manley. There's some new names in here. See, there's some new people hanging out. We got some stuff going on. Carl's Gambino. Carlos, I don't. That's like that's an Italian gonna mess you up. Tony Soprano name. I ain't. I'll just say, hey, Carlos, my man, and then I move on. Carlos with a K. Dono Hall, Derek N. Elon Musk visionary. What's up, Big Papa? Man, that'd be badass if that was the real. I mean, you're cool that you're that Elon Musk, but if you were the other Elon Musk, you realize what I could say at that point, the lies I could make up. Yeah, you know, me and Elon, we go way back. He watches the program all the time. You know, he puts his board meetings on hold so he can hang out with us. Just think of all the lies I could tell. I could still pretend it was the real Elon. Who cares? Connor Treadwell, Josh and Diver in. They're regular offenders around here. Beautiful Disaster showed up. Hey, no more walking your dog, okay? I'm here now. Beautiful Disaster. No more walking the dog. She gets those big red lips and that black heart when she chimes in. Then she leaves the program and she walks her dog for the entire time. That is not what I'm talking about, man. Get your ass to work TV says salute. Thank you very much. Clever ruse. Hey, we got a whole new group of people in here now. That's good. Clusterfuck. Welcome. Clusterfuck joined up. Now that's Clusterfuck with a K and a K on the end. So that's a cool cat, man. He's got it figured out. He's not going in. He's not going in there with some distinction. Yeah, that's what that guy is. Did you ever think I'd say someone named Clusterfuck had distinction? Well, I just did. Oh, Phil Wilbur, $2 says, hey, General, thank you very much for that. Ronald Warwick says, hell yeah, you can make shit up. I'm in. Barry Dano, Clusterfuck, Mrs. Nolan Foy. There's some regular people back in here. And by regular, I don't mean normal. You guys in green are just as disturbed as anybody I know. But we do have a bunch of new names. That means we have some new conversations that can be had. Plus, all of my bullshit lies and stories are going to sound great to you guys because you never heard them before, which is also good because I can't remember how I lied the last time. It's really hard to keep my lies consistent. So this will just be like brand new to you folks. So let's just stick around and see what happens. Ah, man, Fighting Master. There's a dude named Kablamo. The guy's name was Kablamo. Oh, 3 a.m. your time. Whoa, where are you? Kablamo, it's 3 a.m. You got me bewildered, my friend, and where you are. Lionheart and Josh, I'm not biting on those. I'm not clicking those open for you two. You are not going to corrupt Europe. You're not doing it. I'm not letting it happen. You guys. Oh, yeah, the Andrews in here. Eddie Wards, Chris Manley, Evil Mermo. Hey, you see, you guys, there's some new stuff, man. There's some new blood in here. I don't have anybody to take to the woodshed. I don't have anybody to complain about. Blanton Sr., it's been a while since Blanton's been around. I'll be there. How are you, sir? Doing well. So you guys, it's I'm not doing it. Nope. Dawson's trying the same shit there. Fried. Somebody showed up. Fried showed up with something that's normal. Fried, I'll let yours go through. Said, good evening, General Sir. Thank you very much. If you address me as General, which is a completely stupid honorary title that everybody made, Fried, and we all did that. We were drunk one night, but it just stuck. Now, trust me when I tell you it's an honorary title, I mean that in the most comical sense of the word. However, that also means that if I'm a general, you guys became extras with an X, not E extra, just extra. So you guys are extras. Anytime you address me as general, that automatically makes you an extra. That also means you're part of the Legion of X in the bottom of the glass nation. Now, I'm not going to start drinking whiskey right now because it's too early in the morning for me. And I drank some last night. However, at the bottom of the glass is the truth. Every time I drink, every time you drink, you drink your alcohol all the way to the bottom. What do you find at the bottom of that glass? The truth, because the truth starts coming out, doesn't it? When you drink all the way to the bottom, the truth comes out, the stories comes out. So we are the bottom of the glass nation. The truth is at the bottom of the glass. And we celebrate that here. We are the Legion of X. You are the extras. We are the bottom of the glass nation. And so it was born. So there you go. Oh, I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's the clearest explanation I can give. Laura says, hello, Gen X mom. She is puttering around in the distance here. She's doing well. One foot in front of the other, but she is back home, which is good. Evil Murmo, I watched you for a while, mostly yelling at the kid. Yeah. Well, Murmo, I don't care for his ambush videos. I don't, he corners me on shit, and I don't like that. I know you guys do, but I think it's a dumbass way to get views on stuff. I like this part. No. I like this part. This is like we're sitting around a bar together. This is like we're sitting around a campfire. This is us just hanging out. We're talking, I'm talking, you're talking, we're going back and forth. This part I'm okay with. This is like, some normal conversation. I wish we were all together. Yeah, I wish we were in a pub hanging out, but we're not. We're stuck with this stuff because I'm across the pond and you're over there. But that doesn't mean that there's not some similarities in that. I do dig this part. I do not dig the other parts. No. Papa's King White, happy early 420. You're a little early. I mean, it's probably 420 somewhere, but not here. That was my phone going off. I'm getting ready to yell at somebody. It was my fault. And Jenny says the truth will set you free. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. So now you guys get an idea on what goes on. Just trying to reach you guys. Just trying to talk a little something here. Let me check what my notes were for the last thing I had here. Let me see where my notes are. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, I said something to the kid last night that tripped him all up. He was trying to argue and discuss something with me, some chore he didn't want to do. And I said, listen, how old are you? He goes, I'm 16. I said, well, listen, we can't relate. I said, when I was 16, I was much older than you. And I walked away. And I remember him sitting there for like 5 or 6 minutes trying to figure out what I was. He went and asked Gen X mom. He goes, how was dad older than me when he was 16? What does that mean? And he says, you can't relate to me because he was much older at 16 than I am at 16. That bought me a good solid hour of my evening uninterrupted by that kid. It did. Joe Haney, next time he bushes you, tell him you will only respond to the puppet. Nobody saw that video, that stupid video from a year ago where that kid came in with that puppet. That was some friend of his that was doing something, trying to get, I don't know, but the puppet did the intro. I don't know. It would have been funnier. Chad Argus just turned my whole screen. Hold on. My screen just turned orange. Can't drink all day unless you start in the morning. That's true. I don't know if I could do that. That's a young man's game. You guys remember that when you could start day drinking? That was a real thing, day drinking. And don't act like you guys don't know. Some of you have been doing it already. But you day drink, then you go into really partying all night, and you stay up till 3 or 4 in the morning, and you're up at 6 in the morning ready for work. I remember those days like they were somebody else because I can't do that anymore. That's a young man's game. God, I'd be in the hospital on an IV drip just trying to get up before the weekend. Oh, Mark Naren. I messed that one up, man. I'm sorry. Good evening, General. Checking in from Scotland. It's never too early for whiskey. No, I know. And I want to come there someday where you guys can take me to your favorite pub and drink me under the table. I want to badly. I do. It's never too drink. 5 o'clock somewhere. That's true. Vato Loco. Hey, he showed up. That's a name we haven't seen in a while. Dennis Fox. Bump, 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 bump. Where am I at here? The screen's jumping on me, you guys. When the screen jumps, you guys got to give me a second. Bobby Coates says, hello, General. Bobby, you can follow online. The ranks are filling up. We're getting people hanging out. Randy Pickle Pepper. That's a cool name. I hope I wasn't, if that's your real name, I am laughing at it because that's a funny real name. If you made that up, then it's genius. If your parents gave that to you, I'm sorry, but that is funny. I mean, come on. I can't be the first person that laughed at a last name of Pickle Pepper. Jilted says the truth got me a black eye the other night. I didn't say there wasn't consequences for the truth. You're just because of the truth doesn't mean you're allowed to say it. Just because a fat kid is fat and it's the truth, you shouldn't call a fat kid fat. There's just things you don't do. And I hate people that walk around and says, well, it's the truth. He's fat. I'm just stating the truth. What's wrong with being truthful? Don't you people want the truth? No, dumbass. Don't call a fat kid fat. Just because he is doesn't mean you're allowed to say it. Sometimes you just need to keep your mouth shut. Now, Jilted, I'm not sure if this applies to you, but if you ran your mouth and told the truth and you got a black eye, chances are I would have been standing right next to you getting my ass kicked too. Okay. Margie Cook, at my age, getting over a hangover takes longer than the recovery from outpatient surgery. Jesus, Margie, I'm with that's what I'm trying to describe right there. Michael Bardwell says, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm not good at whoring myself out with this stuff. I do forget. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. If you do the little bell thing, then you'll get notified. I did learn something over this past year, just so you guys know. A lot of people say they don't get the notifications. And I learned from you guys that it's you have to do it on every device. You got to do it on your computer, then you got to do it on your phone, then you got to do it on your iPad. If you physically don't click, I don't know why, if you don't pick one part of your account and just do it, hit the buttons, it doesn't transfer everywhere, but it doesn't. You actually have to physically go do it, all the stuff on all the devices you have, or they don't work. And I don't know why. I'm not super smart. In fact, I'm the opposite. I'm a dumb mechanic in the middle of the desert. So not only is everything I say going to be wrong and incorrect, but when you start talking technical, I have to literally just invent words to try to sound smart. Yeah, I know all words are invented. So at some point I'm going to be okay. Brandon Mitchell, $5. It's my day off. And the truth at the bottom of the glass says, if you're drunk, you can't get called into work. No, that says, yeah. Or if you get called into work and you're already drunk, I promise the explanation you give your boss is going to be brilliant. I mean, think of all the shit we say when we're hammered. It's going to be, they better write it down. It's brilliant stuff. Eduardo Hillebrand, $5. Hello from Brazil. All right. I really relate to you when you got those ambushes. I'm 30 and can't relate with people my own age. Eduardo, if you're 30, you are a millennial. But I'm going to tell you what, Eduardo, all you have to do is just pack up your gear. If you act Generation X, if you think Generation X, if you relate to all of us misfits over here, because let's face it, Generation X is an island of misfit toys. It is. We all are. We are Charlie in the boxes, each and every one. So I'll tell you what, Eduardo Hillebrand, pick up all your gear. If you got a wife and kids and family, pick up all your stuff. Walk across that line. Yes, they do draw a line in the sand. For generational gaps, they draw a line in the sand. You know what? You pick up, walk right across that line, and I will stand right there with you. And there's a lot of us that will. We don't care what actual age you are. We care how you behave. That's what everyone doesn't figure out. Generation X isn't closing the doors on everybody. We just want a certain type of person to hang out with us. You're in, Eduardo, man. Have at it, baby. You're with us. You come right across that line. I'll be the first one to welcome you. All right. So, Jenny says Gen X Nation, clown hater. Now, that's a name I haven't seen in a while. That shit didn't fly with MTA. I bet not. Beautiful Disaster. Oh, she said Mrs. Forwatten. I didn't see. Oh, there she is. Mrs. Forwatten's here. Mandy's Rain. Mandy, you missed last night's live. I didn't see you anywhere. I'm upset. I want to talk to you. I had something to say, and you didn't show up. El Joker, you take care, man. Be safe. El Joker, just make sure you come back by. Ronald Warnick. Okay, so God damn it. I'm sorry. Hold on. My screen jumped again. I don't. I can't do the comments as fast as you guys, and the screen forces it and jumps. Let me find it. Ronald Warnick. Okay, so if a woman looks like her face was on fire and someone beat it out of a bag of nickels, you shouldn't say it. Just asking for a friend. Pour me another round of truth. So if a woman looks like her face was on fire and someone beat it out with a bag, oh, you're saying the you okay? Ronald's got a philosophical question here. I'm not sure what part of the world Ronald's in, but he's a deep thinker. He wants another round while we go through this. So what you're saying, Ronald, is if a woman sitting over there looks like her face was on fire and someone put it out with a bag of nickels beaten on it, you shouldn't say anything. No, you should not. You should not. In fact, you want to know what I do in those situations? This is a true story here. I know you're going to get the humor of it. I get the joke. I'm with you. It's funny. However, I will tell you this, that when I'm in a social situation of any magnitude, and I see let's just take your example. There's a woman sitting over there. You can tell when a woman feels self-conscious, when they don't like how they look and they're trying to look their best and they're not very self-confident. Someone's mistreated them or done something. I make it my life's ambition to go over and sit with them and be interested and let them know that they count. I'll spend the whole night with one just talking to a girl like that because she's alone, because she has doubts, because she has that persona just coming out of her that she doesn't have any self-confidence or self-worth. You can see those girls, and they're not at every single get-together, but there are times when they will be sitting there all by themselves staring at a plant trying to look interested. You know that happens. And I don't like to leave anybody out. Ever, 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 ever. You think I just take this big dumb ass over to the wonderful, rich, happy-go-lucky, I'm perfect and tan and packaged together people? I don't relate to those people as I will do just average, normal, everyday people. Yeah, every one of them. So if I'm in a social situation like that and I stare around the room for about 15 or 20 minutes, yeah, I pick out someone who's sitting there by himself and go talk to him. Why not? Make them feel better about themselves, that I'm interested in what they have to say, what their life experiences are. I know you guys think I'm full of shit, but I'm not. I will go do that. I don't have to worry about being that person in the corner. All right. I don't have to worry about being that person who's trying to be interested in the fake paintings that are on the wall that they stole from a Motel 6 back in the day. And now they put them in their house like they're great works of art. No, 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 no. I know you take Pam and you spray it all over and it gives that glossy feeling like it's really protected and expensive, but it's not. You stole it from a cheap motel and now you're passing it off as you're an art collector. I don't have to be that person pretending. You know why? Because when I walk into a room, see that? I can turn this down, but I can't turn it off. So if I need to go into a party like that, all I got to do is just take one step in the room and smile and start hugging everybody. Now, not the Joe Biden way. I mean, just a regular, nice way, like you'd expect. So, yeah. So to answer your question, Ronald, no, you don't say anything about it. In fact, I want you to do the opposite. I want you to go over there and sit next to her, and I want you to talk to her for half an hour. I want you to be interested, damn it. She's a person, too. Now, shut your mouth and let's go. Mrs. Fort Watton, for Allie's 401k fund, she's here, General. You don't know if she's really here, Mrs. Fort Watton. Who knows? Who knows if she's really here? Jilted, when are you planning Scotland? As soon as you can drag Scotland closer, because I have a hard time flying. I had a really, really hard time flying, and I could probably do a boat. I'm sure there's boats that go. I have no problem being on a boat, on cruise or something. I'm there. But I'm telling you that I was not good with flying at all. Elizabeth Rojas is here. Common sense seeker. Thank you, General Lex, for including people like me. Hey, common sense. Aren't we all on the same page? Don't we all bleed red? Yeah. Who cares where we live and what color our skin is and what language we speak? At the end of the day, we're all fucking people, man. It's us. We're all on the same page. We have to be. Common sense. Be a kind human being or I'll beat the shit out of you. I should put that on a t-shirt. Be a kind human being or I'll beat the shit out of you. Yeah. That's going on a t-shirt. Somebody write that down. And I'm not even drinking. No, I'm not. I got a Coke in my hand, and I didn't pour any Jack Daniels in it this time. I promise. All right. So what I miss? What I miss? Bugsy, never fear, late, but I'm here. Bugsy. Thanks, my man. Thanks for hanging out. Mary Jane Beaton, you're the bomb, General. Thank you for that. Mary Jane, I'm gonna take that in a good way, not an explosive bad way. Thank you for that. Luke Wolf, I want that shirt. We should do that. We should make a shirt. There's a bunch of shirts on the kid's website for this stuff. He's gotten a bunch of glasses, but there's not that one. Allie, you got to write that one down. Be a nice human or I'll beat the shit out of you. I'm not kidding. That'd be a great shirt. Allie, you got to write that down. Email that back. Allie is our moderator from Boston. Let me plug Allie for a minute. Allie is our favorite moderator because she's our only moderator. She's moderated many big channels for many famous people. They all fired her, and she ended up here. So we call it an internship because she works for free, but it's okay. She's drunk half the time anyway. If you want to know what Allie looks like, go to the kids' webpage. It's genxtalks.com, and just scroll down a little bit. There's a picture of Allie, little bio on the lies that we made up that she does. But if you want to know who Allie is, there's a very good picture of her on the kids' website. There you go. All right. Where was I? Yeah, Josh Maddox says training wheels only. You guys aren't going to get that. And if you're new to the program, here's what the deal is. I drink Jack Daniels and I use Coca-Cola as a chaser. And everybody calls it my training wheels because my wife says, oh, you're drinking your training wheels again? When I was younger, I just chased my Jack Daniels with something even harder. As I got older, I switched over to a chaser of Coca-Cola, which everybody calls my training wheels now. And now Josh is pointing out that it's just training wheels today. No training, just the wheels. Josh, be a nice human or I'm going to beat the shit out of you. Bobby Coates, that shirt would sell like wildfire. I don't know, Bobby, would it? Should I draw one up for the kid tonight? Wouldn't We'll draw one up. We'll see how it goes, all right? Hey, Ricky Fat Boy's back again. Common Sense Secret. God, it's fucking screen jumped on me. You guys, I'm sorry. Give me a minute. I'm trying to read what you guys read. I'm trying to read every comment, but if I lag a little bit because I'm talking, then the screen jumps to the news. You got to give me a second. Scroll back. Bobby Coates, that shirt would sell like wildfire. I hope it would. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? Common Sense, he'd buy that shirt. And hey, we got 3 sales on the shirt so far. Curtis Reptile Weatherly, you rock, Dad. Back to work for me. Hunter, keep up the excellent job. Much love and respect. Curtis, thanks for stopping by, man. Did I catch you at a bad time? What time would have been better to catch you? I mean, this is a whole new audience across the pond. That's why we're here, man. Got some emails and stuff. So here we are. Joe Haney, Ms. Ford didn't say hi, so it's for the goat barbecue napkins. If I missed something, God damn it. I'm scroll back up. I'm doing it. I'm going to go look. Did I miss somebody something or other? I didn't mean to. Elizabeth Rojas with a bunch of pink hearts. Thank you. Average pal, Ronald, ugly girls need love too. Take it from me. They're usually the best lovers, and they've been saving it up, and they really put in the effort. I got taught that by an Army recruiter one time on my way to Los Angeles. He said, he goes, why do you always want to have sex with an ugly girl? I don't know. He goes, because they try harder. Average pal saying the same thing. True story. Eva SCC. Eva. Hey, Eva, I'm dropping the last part here. Absolutely. That's admirable, General. Thank you very much for that. Mrs. Fort Watton, I got hers. Joe, you act like I missed something there. I don't know if I did. I scroll back up. I don't want to miss, especially if somebody drops a couple bucks and I miss it, then I feel like a schmo. I don't want to be a schmo. All right, scrolling back down. What did I miss? Dum. Curtis, hey, Gen X, do you like iguanas? I love all reptiles. I am a huge reptile fan. I don't have any, but I'm always watching that Gator Chris guy that's on the Facebook Reels. I'm watching him all the time with his gators, and there's dudes that have iguanas, and they got snakes. I don't like snakes that go on water. Nah, the ones that go across the water, have a problem with those. David Faulkner. There's a name we haven't heard in a while. David Faulkner, good afternoon, General. Welcome to this side of the pond virtually. Well, thank you. And I'm trying to stay here. I want to do this all the time for you guys. Garfuck. His name's Garfuck. I'll call him Garf. And maybe when you're extra nice to that girl, you get a little something, something. Yeah, maybe. You never know. You know, you go in with the good intentions, and then if there's some benefits, then you smile and move along. All right. Matthew Page saying hi from Fresno. Matthew Parga saying hi from Fresno. Middle of the day for you there, Matthew. Middle of the day. Muffin the Hut. Amen to the General. Muffin the Hut. I love the new names in here tonight. You guys, I'm telling you. Allison Baker, good afternoon, Gen X family. Allison, thanks for dropping by. Join the ranks behind there. Bum, 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 bum. I'm way behind you guys. I'm trying to, and I'm way behind. I really am. Don't be mad. Mankind, be kind, says Eva. I agree with that. Curtis Ritt, that shirt would be a big seller. Okay, there's 4. InterX, see you in Vegas. I forgot to mention that. I think a lot of us were hitting an audience, across the pond in London time and German time and stuff. But if anybody's going to be in Vegas on the 29th at the Red Rock Hotel, we're just doing a few hours of saying, hey, meet and greet. You guys want to have a drink and hang out. I want to talk to everybody who comes. I want to shake hands with everybody who's there. Anybody who's willing to show up. I don't care if you live across town or if you live across the planet. If anybody wants to show up in Vegas, April 29th, it's been planned for a while. Gen X Mom's going to be there. Allie's going to be there. Some of the high-ranking people in the Legion of X, the bottom of the glass nation, Two Bear's going to be there. You're going to get everybody's going to see everybody there. We'll all walk around and shake hands and just tell stories, man. That's all it's going to be. This isn't me sitting on a golden throne with a big long line of people waiting to kiss my ring. This is me hanging out with a bunch of jabronis that look just like me and act just like me. We're just going to have some drinks and walk around the room and talk. That's it. We're just hanging out. Maybe that's not worth the drive, but for some of you, maybe it will be. That's what I'm saying. Tugboats. This is for Allie's retirement fund. No shit. Maybe we could get her out of here. If we give her enough money, maybe she'll go away. Pain in my ass, let me tell you. Mrs. Fort Watton, General Joe Haney was saying hello to me by threatening Buford the goat's life before the kid even gets him. Plug the goat. All right, let me get to that in a minute. You guys don't know about the goat. $5 for Allie's nails. Joe, are you trying to get a date? Joe Haney's like the goat, Mrs. Fort Watton, Allie, Gen X Mom. It's just Joe, relax, man. We love you. You got to calm down. All right, for those of you who don't know, the Gen Z kid this is his channel. This is his mess. The kid you always see in all the videos. That's the pain in the ass. That generation of nincompoops. Go look that word up if you're young. He is part of FFA, Future Farmers of America. He does projects. He tries really hard. He's after school all the time. Today I had to be there at 6:30 in the morning. There's a bunch of stuff that he does with Future Farmers of America, and he has projects. You guys have been very good about donating $5 here and $10 there, helping him do his projects. You guys got him enough money, and I kicked in the rest. He went to the state convention in California. He got to go to that. You guys have been very helpful about his projects. Well, the next project coming up, which he has some good cash for already from you folks, is he has to buy a goat. Yeah. He's got to buy a goat. He's got to raise the goat. I got to take him over before school at 6 a.m. and clean up and feed the goat. After school, I got to run him back over there, clean up and feed the goat. He's got to do food and water and medicines and a veterinary. He has to train the stupid goat with a leash, which I don't know how anybody would train a goat. I don't get it at all. But that's his gig. He signed on for it. So sometimes when you see people talking about Buford the goat, they're talking about the kid's goat. When you see them donate $5 for the goat fund, it's $5 going towards the kid's FFA, his projects and his stuff. You don't have to. That's not why I'm here. But just so you know, when people are doing that, that's what it's for. It's for the kid. That's why I'm here. If I can help the kid boost his channel by doing live streams, I don't mind talking to people in here. This part I like. It's like we're sitting around a pub. It's like we're sitting around a campfire. This part I like. I'm good with this. The ambush videos and the shit you guys see that you guys think is so funny that makes me look stupid and a terrible father. I hate that shit. I would erase all of that, but it's the kid's channel and it's his stuff. So here we are. Jilted says, I wish that everyone was on your page and then we wouldn't have this woke left-wing bullshit that is dragging our countries down. You know what? There was a story I had. Something just came up. Tugboat for the whiskey fund. There. Now there's someone thinking about me. Now there's someone who's donated to my whiskey fund, so I will get a little pile of cash, run down to Bevmo, get me some old number 7, and then I'm right back here with you folks. Yeah, it's always good to keep me inebriated. Who else would you want leading this mess than someone who is constantly drunk off their ass? Yeah, I'm that guy. Yeah, as far as Jilta was talking about the left-wing bullshit dragging both our countries down. I don't know, Jilted, are you in England? Because you guys are separated by water from Europe, but I'm wondering how much open border policies have affected you guys. I know I see stuff on Fox News, I see stuff on CNN, I look on the internet, some independent stuff, but I don't know that I'm getting a clear picture on what you guys are up against. I can tell you what we're up against with our border policies because I'm here and I've driven down there and I've seen it and I grew up near one of the border crossings. So I get this, some of the stuff I do know. But I don't get a good vibe. I can't quite tell where you guys are at on your stuff, but yeah, I'm not. I agree with you. That left woke stuff is just ripping things apart. Okay, so scrolling down, Eduardo, is she is the favorite because she is the only one? That's not true. Exennial, you know that you've made it when you have your own moderator. Exennial says, you know that you've made it when you have your own moderator. He's referring to Ali. Let's be clear. Exennial, she's on a work release program. She has to be here. Owen Roberts at 6:30 in Bonnie, Scotland. Never in my life journal have I ever had the pleasure at this time of day, sir. Owen, I want you guys to know that here at Gen X Talks, things go on behind my back. Schedules get rearranged. There was a meeting last night between the kid, Allie, and Gen X mom, which I didn't even know happened until it was over. And they said, you're going on at 10 o'clock today. And I said, fire out. Why? Well, because we're going to reach the audience, the people that have emailed they have another time slot over in England time, London and Scotland and Wales and Ireland in that area, and then some across the channel. And I went, far out, man. I'll talk to anybody who wants to listen. That's why we're here. So I'm going to try to do this all the time. Then we'll set up a regular schedule. But this is when you guys are getting off work, you guys are just getting ready to sit down and kick off your boots and grab a cold one. That's when I want to show up, man. I'll even start drinking with you. I will. We'll do that. But that's now that's why we're here, Owen, and that's what the gig is. Track saying, howdy, good morning over there from California, over here from California. Tracks gang, I'm here with you in California. I'm not over there in California. I'm over here in California. Jim Jones, trimming weeds and watching Spaceballs. I got to tell you, Jim, I've never heard anybody put those two things together, trimming weed and watching Spaceballs. Common Sense Seeker, General X, would you be the sexiest man in the room? Well, yeah, I would be the sexiest man in the room. Well, hello? Common Sense Seeker is asking if I would be the sexiest man in the room at the party. Now, let's all contemplate what he's saying for a second. Now, you guys look real close. Ready? Does that answer your question? Do I need to go further? No, I don't think I do. I think that's enough for right now. No, if that damaged any of you, just relax. Breathe deep. It'll come back. You're fine. It's okay. No. I have that effect. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, like the biggest, fattest guy in the room is going to be the sexiest guy in the room. What are you kidding me? Okay. Joseph Crane, maybe if we go slab city rules and see if we can bring back some common sense, common courtesy, and common decency. Hey, Joseph Crane. Yeah, I'd knock some heads with you on that one. If it would guarantee some results, I'd be there. Maybe it would. Who else? What the hell? What else are we going to do? Nothing else is working. Putting people in timeouts and giving them safe spaces and group hugs doesn't seem to be getting the job done now, does it? No. All right. Elizabeth Rojas just gave me 3 big red lip kisses. That's it. Mrs. Fort Watton says, you sexy thing, you. Well, thank you, Mrs. Fort Watton. Your husband's going to get mad you said that. I don't know. Elizabeth Rojas, she gave me 3 big red lips. How do I ignore that? Now, two people down, it's Jenny is laughing at me. 3 big laughing. And in the middle, it's Freshled. Wow, I'm going to mess that one up. Anne. It's Freshelts. I'm going to say it's Anne. It's Anne just goes hook, line, and sinker. Now, see, she just got right to the point. She was absorbed by the moment and just admitted she was drawn in. Somebody's kissing at me. Somebody's laughing at me. I don't know what to think here. You guys are a mixed bag of nuts, let me tell you. As if this isn't completely my fucking fault. I know. Okay. Kablamo, it's just a shame we don't get drunk general for this side of the pond, but I'm not suggesting you start drinking at 10 a.m. If you suggest that the next live stream isn't going to be effective and isn't going to work unless I'm drinking, well, then I have to. I'm obligated. I have to do it for the program. I have to do it for the kids' channel. I don't want to let my son down. Therefore, we drink. All right. Oh, the veil says that'd be the most badass in the room. And then laughing. I don't know. You laughing at me and with me. Beautiful Disaster has played her trump card. For the first time, I've gotten big red lips, big heart eyes, and no black heart. Normally, Beautiful Disaster puts a black heart in there. And every guy out there knows what that means. You get a big red kiss with a black heart. They give you a kiss and they backhand you as they walk away because you know there are black-hearted women out there with beautiful red lips and they just tear you up inside. Now, Beautiful Disaster, this is the first time she hasn't backhanded me on her way out of the room. And I come back for more. We all do. What's wrong with us? We got situations. Oh, Chris Manley, Purple Passion. You know what? I've been telling that story for years, and they're like, "You got to do it, Dad. You got to put her down on there. You got to say it." So I did the Purple Passion joke, and the idea of that story or that joke is to string it out as long as you can and give no answer. Okay, you string out the story, the joke as long as you can. You build up the anticipation, and you arrive at the biggest nothing disappointment ever. Much like my sexual activity, but let's not get into that. All right. I'm damaged. My eyes are bleeding, Rex. Hey, well, you could have looked away and you didn't, so leave me alone. God, my screen jumped. Hector just asked if I'd ever been on a cruise. I have, but now I can't find where just the screen jumped on me. God damn it. I'm sorry, you guys. I was mixed bag of nuts is generally the best, says Tommy. I was trying to read what he wrote in there, and then I was going down. I know I'm not fast enough. Look, I'm just a dumb mechanic in the middle of the desert. I'm doing the best I can, but I tried to read it all. All right. No-Go says, hit the likes, the extras. Dan Wilburn, mine is skipping and buffering every 5 seconds. Well, that's Dan Wilburn. Mine is skipping and buffering every 5 seconds. Hey, Dan, go to your other tab and close that one out. If you turn off the porn, then this one will seem normal. You're just losing your bandwidth, buddy. No, it's a common thing. It happens all the time. I'm just giving you free advice. Dan, all right. Oh, my God. What am I doing now? All right, where am I? We're only half an hour into the program and I haven't said anything constructive. Your flag has fallen down. No, my flag's okay. It's going to fall down, but I'm going to save it. I'm the cashew. It's Ant says, I'm the cashew of the bunch. Okay. Diver Monkey, Robert Jones. Oh, Mr. J, Robert Jones. Yeah, that came out of nowhere. So many. And part of what Mr. J is saying in here is when I do scroll back and I try to read everything. And one night, this guy says, you don't read my comments unless I pay money. And I'm like, dude, I am the king of trying to read everyone's comments. I try to read everything, and I try to do. And he's like, you don't read my stuff unless I pay. So I stopped the whole program. I scrolled back up 95 messages. You know what his message was? He goes, how do you feel about paying child support? That's why he stopped me. That's why he interrupted the program, so that I would scroll back because I missed his poor little message about my opinions on paying child support. Ladies and gentlemen, I got to tell you, I fucking lost my shit. There's a video. I know the kid took a slice. It's on YouTube. If you go to his slices, he takes slices of the live streams I do. If there's something that he thinks is interesting, that one was up there. I lost my shit. I'm not going to do it again. Mr. J, I'm getting upset right now thinking about it. We're moving on. I can't do this. Michael Roeder, look at all the black hearts, you rat bastard. Terry M says, hello, General. Thank you very much for stopping by, Terry. Were you in earlier, Terry? I must have missed you. Yo, guy, what's the matter, Colonel Sanders chicken? What's the matter, Colonel Sanders chicken? Did you just call me Colonel Sanders? I don't look like anything like Colonel Sanders. I look like a lot of people, a lot of famous people. Nobody that makes chicken. Yo, guy, that's your line? Yeah, we'll skip you. Not even worth a time of day. Now, I know your family feels that way too, so don't get mad at me. I can't be the first time that anybody's told you, yo, guy, you're a pile of shit and nobody's interested. I cannot be the first person in your life to tell you that, so don't be all upset. And it jumped. God damn it. I'm going back until I find that. I am. You know what? God, I'm so sick of this thing jumping. Clusterfuck dropped a buck going into the whiskey fund since you didn't say where it went. Dirty Knobs dropped a bunch of goats. Jamie Smith, $10 for the whiskey fund for tonight. Please let me out of the shed. It's not my fault. It's hers, man. All right, Jamie, we'll talk about you. When you blaming your wife is a dick move. That you're in the woodshed and you know it. All right. There it goes. Gambino, Carlos Gambino says, "Are you an F1 Grand Prix fan?" No, not like, and not NASCAR either. But when it's on, I do watch. But I couldn't tell you the names of the drivers. But I do like watching the race. I mean, that's endurance, that's talent, that's some speed that goes into that shit that you can't even compare it to anything else. And I'm impressed by it too. So I don't follow it like I said. I follow a basketball or a baseball team. I don't know the pit crews and the crew chief's name and but I do enjoy watching it. So don't think I don't. Good question though. Wandering Tacoma, member for 2 months at the bottom of the glass nation. Hey, General, I'm listening from work. Can't wait for my shot glass. I'm itching to line up some shots. The shot glasses, I don't know if Allie's got a link to the shot glasses. For those of you who don't know, the shot glasses are numbered. They are an assigned number. BOTGN, bottom of the glass nation. We are the bottom of the glass nation. You can participate. That's why his little thing came up green on your screen too. As a member, he's been a member of the bottom of the glass nation for 2 months. So the little thing came up there. But the bottom of the glass nation shot glasses are numbered. They're not duplicate numbers. There's not 5 number 2s. There's not 3 number 6s. But anybody who wants one can go order one. I don't know what the rules are for shipping across the pond. I don't know what the rules are for that. I know that we have trouble a little bit in Canada. I know Australia sent all of our stuff back and said, we're not accepting packages. And that was during the pandemic. So there might be some issues on that. If you want something like that, if you're interested, if you have to have one, email me, GenXDad at Gen X Talks or Gen X Mom at Gen X Talks. I know there's not a ton of you out there that are interested, but if you go to the kids' website, if you look at those shot glasses or anything else that's up there, if you're interested in it and you do live over, we'll find some answers for you. We'll see what it costs to get it to you. We don't make anything on shipping. If it costs us $12, it costs you $12. Some of you, somebody did one time, and I don't think it was out of the country. They sent us a box with the weight prepaid, and we just put the sticker on it and sent it right back to them. They took care of the shipping. If you guys really want to participate in that, then we'll see what we can do. I can't make any promises because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But I do know that if you want to buy something and you want to figure out the shipping, we can help with that. You just got to email us. So go to the website, click the link, look around, poke around. The bottom of the website has all of our emails. As for the kid, the mom, me, Allie, we're all there. And just click the link and send us an email. We'll figure some shit out, man. It's all good. Daniel Rice, good morning, General. How do you feel about the current culture as relating to fatherhood? Daniel Rice. Wow. I heard a common phrase. I'm gonna answer Daniel's question right here. I heard this phrase growing up all the time. It didn't matter if it was in the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. It didn't matter. There was always some people that say, I'm sure glad I don't have any children in this day and age. I can't imagine what it'd be like raising a child in this day and age. Okay, I think most of them were full of shit and just complaining about their life. However, now that I've participated in raising 32 children in this last batch of 8 with Gen X Mom and I that we shuffled out the door, I'm going to tell you that a year ago, I would have been one of those jabronis talking out his ass saying, I can't believe we're raising a kid. I'm glad I don't want to raise a child in this day and age. And there is still some truth to that. There are still some things I look at with cancel culture, with the woke movement. There's things that I see in politics that the politicians lie to get in office. They lie once they're in office. So who did you vote for? You put them in office and now they're running your life until they're out of office. There's some bad stuff going on. But now wait, I told you there was 2 parts to this. Let me give you the other part. I have been on this planet for half a century. Okay. I have been paying attention to people, to changes. I have been paying attention to the generations. And there's some idiots out there, some full-blown idiots, and you know some of them. But I'm going to tell you that I personally think the pendulum is swinging. If you really want to know what I think, Daniel, if you really want an answer, if everyone wants to listen, I'll take a minute and I'll tell you. Um, Let me help you out with something that I use. Back in the 70s, save the whales was a big thing. Save the whales, save the whales, save the whales. Now, that's not the movement. That's not the movement you guys have been familiar with lately, is it? No, no, no. There's been a couple other movements that have been in your face, but I will refer to them as save the whales because that's when I grew up. And I'm going to apply it to right now. So listen to me. This is where the pendulum swings. Save the whales, save the whales, save the whales. Every commercial, every stop sign on the inside and outside of elevator doors, every trash can throughout the city had a sticker, save the whales. It was on basketball uniforms, baseball pitching mounds. It was in the end zones of football games, save the whales, save the whales. Until we don't give a shit about the fucking whales anymore. Do we want to save the whales? Of course we do. It's important. But you guys have beat it into us so often with every place we turn around. We couldn't get away from your goddamn save the whales, save the whales, save the whales, save the whales. Till nobody give it. You took your idea, you took your movement, and you ran it over a cliff. You abused it. Nobody, you desensitized. Oh, it was shocking when it was save the whales, and we're going to kneel before the flag to bring awareness to saving the whales. I got it. But you did it so much, nobody cared anymore. You ran it over a cliff, and you did it with everything. You know, your cancel culture. You got to take down every statue. You got to take the Indian off of the Land of Lakes things. You changed the Cleveland Indians baseball team, even though they named their club out of respect for an Indian player, a Native American player on their team back then. They were respecting that guy, and you fucked it all up. And you took away Aunt Jemima off the syrup. And what for? Now all you have left are a bunch of crusty old white men and women icons. Is that what you wanted? Because now everywhere I look, they're all gone. Colonel Sanders is still up. You didn't take care of him. You did it till we don't care anymore. You come up with, I have another movement I want to talk. I have another statue. I have another icon that is representative of oppression, and we just don't give a shit anymore. We didn't agree with you when you did it. You didn't represent the majority of people either. No. You got a cluster of people and pretended it was the majority. You took down something, you changed something, and the Washington Redskins football team's gone. And now we don't give a shit anymore. We don't want to oppress people. We're not oppressing people. We don't want to make fun of people. We're not. Just because you get 19 people that say they're offended, there's 3 million other people that don't give a shit. But you pretended that everybody did. The pendulum is now, and now this is my opinion, the pendulum is now swinging. The woke movement is like, yeah, okay, if somebody's hurt, go call the cops and take care of it. We got you. If there's a racial injustice and some person or a group is doing, let's kick the shit out of them. I'm there. Handle that shit. But as far as you having this paintbrush where you can just paint this big broad strokes that everybody's racist and every woke movement and every save the whale, you're wrong, and we don't care anymore. You burned it up. You ran it into the ground. Oh, I know. What am I? What am I? Every bad word you can think of because you conditioned me this way. Because you put it in my face for so long, I don't care anymore. I just want it to stop. Yeah, I absolutely care about each one of those individual things. I do. And so do most of us around the world. What we don't care for is when you run out there chanting and screaming on cameras and your social media blast of all the bullshit. We just turn it off. We don't care anymore. It's not shocking that you've lost that value to your program now. So, Daniel, when you talk about the good and the bad of raising kids, there's still some bad stuff out there, but I wouldn't be afraid anymore because when that pendulum starts to swing, I can feel it. And I'll throw in one at the end here. I have observed Gen Z kid, my son in this program, talk to hundreds of thousands of people in here, online, comments, emails. I mean, he reaches a broad audience, and a lot of them, there's a substantial amount that are his age. And I've listened. I'm going to give you one quick example so I don't talk for like 6 more hours, but listen to this. In his classrooms, at his school, in his jurisdiction of his high school, they listen. And there's teachers. Some teachers are straightforward, good teachers, and there's some that push their agenda. Do you know what they do when they push their agenda? They just kind of, okay, thank you for telling me, and move on. If there's a teacher that says the earth is flat, here's all the focus groups, here's the studies, here's the charts and the graphs, I've now shown you, I've proven the earth is flat, what do you say? And this generation goes, far out, man, cool, well, I'll look into it. And the teachers go, no, what do you mean you look into it? You look into flat earth. I just explained it. I'm a teacher, I'm older, I'm wiser, I have a degree, I'm the teacher. Quit watching Fox News and just accept and acknowledge to me what I'm telling you. The earth is flat. And the kids go, well, first of all, this is a math class. I don't know what you're pushing your agenda on me for, but I've heard everything you're saying. I'm not willing to commit to anything right now. I'll go figure it out. Thank you. Can we get back to class? I thought that was just an isolated incident. Then I thought it was just, well, maybe it's just his class. Well, maybe it's just at his school. It's not. There is quite a bit of Gen Zs. I'm not talking about the Tide Pod eaters over here. No. Just we'll put them on a little bus with some white helmets and we'll help them. Over here, I'm talking about a majority of Gen Z that just, I'm not saying they're rebelling. They're just like, okay, I got it. Can I just figure this out for myself? Quit pushing this on me. I'm not kidding, Daniel. I know I'm taking a long time on one comment here. I think there's still a lot of bad to be worked on. I think the pendulum is swinging, and I see signs of a generation that is burned out by the pressure and just wants to make up their own mind. Now you have an answer from me. I don't know if that'll end up on one of the kids' slices, but Daniel Rice, if you're still here, I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to see what I missed in there on the colors, you guys. But when I'm talking here, I can't see what's scrolling by here. But there's one of my answers for you guys listening. You guys want to know what I'm thinking? You guys in and out of the chat room across the pond and stuff that don't normally hear. There's what I'm talking about. Daniel, hope that answers your question. Now I can breathe and move on and see what I missed. Okay. Jamie Smith for the Whiskey Fund, once out of the woodshed. And Clusterfuck gave $1 in blue. I like the blue. I like the dollar going into the Whiskey Fund. He didn't say it went to the Goat Fund. I'm scrolling through. What did I miss? Scrolling down. Hold on, you guys. I'm way behind you guys. I really am. You guys got to give me a minute. Ying Yango says, I love your no BS talk. I'm in Liverpool, England. I'm coming back to see you guys. I'm making it a point to be here when you guys are getting off work, when you guys are going to that pub and open up that first draft. I want to be there. I know I missed some other stuff. Somebody had a green thing up. Oh, Tommy Girl upgraded to the bottom of the nation glass. Bottom of the glass nation. Bottom of the nation. I'm not even drinking, and I got that backwards. But I was just staring at Tommy Girl. It's when you did women, they do that to me. So she upgraded. Thank you very much, Tommy. You know that I thought you were already up there at that level. Okay, scrolling down. Somebody in there. And I'm just making sure I didn't miss you guys. Okay, now I'm down at the bottom. Did anybody know if Daniel left? Did he stay? Was he gone? Did I miss him? Was it all? Oh, there he goes. I scroll up. I completely agree. Thank you for that. Thank you. We got a new member, Luke Wolf. Welcome to the Bottom of the Glass Nation, Luke. Now, for all of you who are becoming members, and that little join button, I don't know where it is, but it's on the screen, little blue button. For those of you who are joining, first of all, the money that you donate to membership goes towards the kid. It goes towards his program. It goes towards his Gen X talks. It goes towards the stuff he's trying to get done. However, Luke, I got to tell you, you joined at a bad time. You joined an airplane that is flying through the Alps with no windows. We haven't crashed yet, but we're gonna go off the rails. I'm gonna drink. I'm gonna say something. They're gonna pull us right off social media. We are gonna hit the mountain full speed. And Luke, when you joined that top tier, along with Tommy Girl, you just asked for a front row seat. You want to be at the front of the plane. That's all you did, my friend. I can't help you now. That's your problem. You joined and you jumped in at the wrong time. You should have clocked in about a year ago. We had a year in front of us, but now they're catching on. We're getting violations and warnings, and pretty soon we're going to hit the side of the mountain. And all you did was say, put me up front, please. Oh, Tony Two Tons, love the videos. Thanks, man. I hate the videos, but I appreciate you saying so. Gotti Boy, Mr. General, you sir are awesome. Well, thank you. Gotti Boy. Boy, it reminds me of John Gotti. Like I'm in a mode for thinking Sopranos and Godfather stuff today. I don't know what it is, but it's not a good thing. James G, hello from a boomer in Swindon, England. James G, I'm coming back, man. I want to set a time when we can talk. You know, when I can catch you guys. I'll wake up at 2 in the morning if I have to. Right now, 10 o'clock seemed like a good time. That's what I was instructed to do. I'm glad I'm meeting you guys here. Gary whoa. Gary Tchorskis. It looks like it says Gary Torch Whiskey. I'm sure that's not right. But Gary says save the whales. Oh my God. Can you guys get names over there that are just like Bob and Joe and no complicated last names? You know I can't figure that shit out. Listen, dumb white guy in America, dumb mechanic in the middle of the desert. Sound them out for me, because you know I'm gonna mess them up every goddamn time. Martin Duffy did $17.99. You're a good guy. Respect you and your wisdom. I'm drinking in the sun. Martin put a little $17.99 with an L. I don't know what the conversion rate is on L $17.99, but it doesn't matter, because right now I could be so rich by his donation. L $17.99 could translate to $1 million. In which case, I don't need any of you anymore. I will buy new friends. I'm taking Martin's $17.99 and I'm going to buy new friends, because now I can afford it. Yeah, I can. Not that I need to buy new friends. I mean, yeah. Koki, welcome. He's an extra. Koki 007. Hey, my man, you may not be at the front of the plane, but you definitely going to hit the mountain with the rest of us. Koki or Coke? Call him 007. Coke 007. Yeah. Thank you for the donations going to the kid. But when the plane hits, we're all going down. And there's not enough parachutes to go around, I promise you. Oh, Gambino, I really love sitting down to you, spilling the old school knowledge. Thank you. Hey, Carlos, there's some people that hang up. They when I started talking, the numbers drop. People don't give a shit. Just guys like you and me were hanging out. There's not a lot of us anymore. But you know what? Fuck him. I'd be doing this if there was 3 people in the room. Who cares? Let's just hang out and have a good time. Matt M, pretty soon we'll hit that side of the mountain and have to survive that. Poor bastards like those poor bastards in Alive. All right. Well, I'm a big fat white guy. If we crash and we need to eat humans, I can feed all of us for a week. Just cut me up and put me on a spit and roast me up. Good eating, man. Although you start biting into my crispy flesh, you're gonna get drunk. You're gonna get drunk. Mine's all spiced up and ready to go. Oh, boom, boom, boom. Oh, where did I go? The thing jumps. Tina Plexico from Mexico buys her gas at Texaco. Do like I did. Plexico went to Mexico. Oh, I said it before I read it. I beat you to it, Tina. I said it first. Eduardo is here. I'll have kids after one change. People need to have shame of being stupid as before. Bottom of the class nation truth fund. He'll have kids after people in general start remembering the shame of being stupid. Good luck with that. Now you're supposed to walk around proud that you're stupid. They'll probably have a 3-letter designation for being stupid and proud that you're stupid, and they'll all wear the white helmets on purpose. Oh, good God. Thanks for the whiskey fund, Eduardo. I'm going to use it right towards that. Joan Haney dropped $10. He's not just trying to put me in the good graces of old number 7. No. He's trying to elevate me to Sinatra. Frank Sinatra. There's 2 levels of that I'm aware of. The Frank Sinatra blend it's a smaller bottle, more expensive, but oh, is it so smooth. And it gets me so messed up so fast. I tell you guys stories left and right. I do. And stuff I shouldn't tell. Do you guys know how many stories I've told you over the past year that when I got done, Jennick's mom was standing there with a rolling pin in her hand, just mad that I even said some shit. And she says, "Why do you tell the stories about me?" And I said, "Well, who do you want me to tell them about?" She goes, "Well, use someone else's name. Say it's some girl you used to know." And I'm like, "Well, no, it's you did all these things and they know you, so this fits. We can." Didn't like that answer either. I'm telling you. Emery, $5. Get high, burning to me. My fucking ass off. All right. Emery's a repeat offender around here. Guru 57, HRK 25, big green screen for the whiskey fund. Don't give any of it to the kid. Hell no. I'll take that for me, man. This is adult time. I know it is. James G, I'll buy you a decent scotch when you come. Now, Triumph Bonneville or Norton Commando? Triumph Bonneville or Norton? Is that a question for me? And if I'm Triumph is a motorcycle and a band. Bonneville is a car. Norton is an antivirus, and Commando is what I'm doing right now with no underwear. James G, gonna have to be a little more specific. I didn't quite catch you there. Catherine Edgar. Greetings from a Gen X mom and Gen Z kid in, I'm going to mess this up, Bournemouth, Dorset, England. Guess what? It's raining. It rains in England? No. Say it isn't so. Catherine, I appreciate you coming by. If you ever wander around here again, I'm going to try to come on the same time, same bat channel. That's an American thing for Batman from the 60s. But I'm going to try to be on here 10 o'clock every morning I can so we can talk. I don't want to miss you, Catherine. Now, if you have to rearrange your schedule to be here, I would encourage you to do so. All right. Okay. What I miss? HRK Guru 57 did HRK 25. Guru 57 is the name, but I don't know what HRK is. That's I don't know what kind of money that is. Again, I could be wealthy right now. 25 of those things could translate into a brand new car for me. I don't know. What do we got else? $15 for the kid's goat. I love animals, but is that Tomash? I can't. There's a man. I'm really bad at that. It's not those symbols aren't. They're like Israeli, right? That's not like Korean, Asian, Japan stuff. That's like Israeli. Is that a Middle East thing over there? I gotta know what it is now. I want to know. And the symbol looks like this. Looks like two hands. I don't know what that means either. You guys see how ignorant I am? Don't take any advice from me at all, because I don't even know what I'm looking at when I'm talking this stuff. Mario Williams, it is my first time chatting, but listen to you guys as often as I can, and I thank you for your insight and wisdom, sir. Mario Williams, you need to say something more often, my man. This only works if I'm talking with you. To you, you talk to me. Come on, give me something to say. Mario, I do appreciate you listening for all the times you did, and I really appreciate you taking time to chime in, and I'm glad I caught you, because I don't always. I try to, but it's tough. Now, see, God, the screen just jumped again. I wish there was a way to control that shit. I'm trying to read everything you guys are saying in here. God damn it. Spencer Doxtator for the Whiskey Fund. There we go. $2 for the Whiskey Fund. I'm hanging up here, and I'm gonna go get me some of the good stuff now. You guys are being way too nice to me. Thank you for that. Point 9. In Australia, we pay our stupid people. It's called dole, the government money. Yeah. It's boy, I could tell you an argument I got in about that right now. With there was a very liberal Democrat group of women. There may be 3 or 4 of them. We got into a discussion on that. And I said, I got to a point where I stopped them dead in their I'll tell you that story sometime here. You got to remind me of it, though. Joe Haney Sinatra, we did him. We talked about Martin Duffy, who dropped the L1799. Scrolling on. Jason McCarrick, I love you and your son's videos. Reminds me of me and my pa. I also want you to know I genuinely loved your poem your son uploaded. That was the best fucking poem I've heard. I didn't think anybody even heard that. You're the first person, Jason, that has ever directly said something to me in here about that Gen X poem, or I guess it's a poem. I don't know. You know, he posted it as a trailer with no poem, and everybody got mad that he didn't post it. So for a while, I thought he didn't, and then I found out it was too long for YouTube Shorts and for Facebook Reels. So he did the trailer to try to point people towards it. But then he said nobody knew that Shorts had descriptions. Everybody just scrolls through YouTube Shorts, and no one ever realizes there's words that go along. There's like a thing, and that's where he put the link. So literally, Jason, there's probably 11 people that have seen it. And Jason, you're the first person to ever say anything. So I'm grateful that it was a kind comment. My first comment on that Gen X poem could have been something bad, so I'm going to take this as a win. I could put a W in my column. Thank you. That's Jason McCarrick with some kind words for the Gen X poem, And let me tell you that there's a lot of late millennials and Gen Zs that hated that poem. And I wrote it when I was drunk. Took me about 6 minutes, and I remember writing it down and just not everyone not being happy with me that was reading from the millennials. I got kids that are millennials, and they're reading going, "Dad, Jesus Christ, what are you doing?" Yeah, well, go read it. And if you're a late millennial or a Gen Z, you're going to get butthurt by it. And if you're not, you're not. There you go. So yeah, thank you, Jason. I appreciate you. That whole screen just shook, and that's what you guys are commenting on. That's because Gen X mom's got her head up her ass a little bit too far. She went to move a chair under the table and hit the table. Why she couldn't just leave the chair where it was until I was done broadcasting is always going to be a mystery. But as Iceman from Bodfish says, chicks, man. Chicks. Everybody loves Iceman. All right, what a miss. Tommy girl, wow, eat me, drink me, down the rabbit hole we go. Oh, Tommy girl, I'm going to be thankful you're not sitting next to me in Vegas on April 29th drinking. I think everyone else could just go away. The Veil, dollars is worth a hell of a lot over here. Far out, man. Then I'll come there and buy my whiskey. Flujo, oh my God, Flujo Strujek. Flujo, please change your name. You need to call you Roger. Roger says, I had to switch accounts to donate. I appreciate it. If you, whatever it takes to promote the kid, I'm all for it. Believe me, I donate too. Durr says Swedish crowns. I don't know what it was. I didn't know there was 2 donations that we got. I didn't know. Chris Manley says Glenn Levitt 12 years. Chris, nothing less than 12 years. Would you agree? Never less than 12 years. All right. Eduardo Hillebrand, Gen XYZ millennial is like COVID, always a new mutation. Eduardo, I'm going to tell Gen Z kid when he gets home from school, hey, you're nothing more than a mutation. Eduardo said so. Kablamo says HRK 25 is about $3. Far out, man. That's $3 more fucking dollars in the whiskey fund that we didn't have a minute ago. I'm in. HRK is Croatian. Is that true? I have never had anybody say they were from Croatia before. That's badass. It really is. Really is. Really is. My screen jumped again, you guys. I'm trying to. God damn it. Clusterfuck, $2. Sorry for the first attempt. Yes, meant what I says. I'm with you, baby. I was on your vibe even before you wrote the second one. I'll pretend I'm not, so you write a third one. But I caught you, dude. I'm with you. It's Hebrew. That's what the other one, Mrs. Forwatton, says. That one's Hebrew. So that's, I don't know. Is Israeli Hebrew? Is there? I don't know. I'm really bad at that part. It's like now my ignorance is showing, and I don't know. Fuck it. If I can't know everything. 0.9. I feel better. I haven't seen Kevin. Yeah, is there somebody lurking? Mrs. Forwatton. I don't even want to read this. I glanced at it. Mrs. Forwatton is $10. My whole screen turned fucking yellow when she did this. For the beautiful Gen X mom's next massage, not message. I hope she's doing better. Much love to her. You were a mess while she was gone. I was a mess. And I want to tell you, Mrs. Forwatton, that she made mention before we went on the program tonight. She was talking about you and what a great supporter you've been, especially with the emails that you wrote to her while she was dealing with her mother passing. So you did a good thing there. She doesn't often tell me about all the emails that she gets. And every now and then she does. And that was one she mentioned to me this morning. And not even in passing. You wrote to her, and her email is available to everyone, but not a lot of people wrote her directly and had some well wishes. You did, and it stuck out in her mind. So thank you very much. You are a true supporter of not just the program and the kid, but of the family. We thank you for that. We do. All right, commercial's over for Mrs. Forwatton. Sorry, I had to say it. She was here. I don't want to miss my chance. I remembered that Gen X. Come on, man. 420 approved. Oh, he dropped $50. My whole screen just turned to pink. 20 for the kid, 30 for the green label. Boy, I got a line on some green label. Funny story, Mrs. Forwatton. Not going to tell you that I'm not going to tell you the privileged conversation that Mr. Fort Watton and I had on the phone the other day, but it was highly illegal, highly sensitive, and the black helicopters will be showing up shortly. But 420 approved, 50 for the green, for the 30 for the green label, and 20 for the kid. Thank you on both counts. The kids' projects are ongoing. And as you guys know, we've said this before, when you guys promoted him with all of the donations for him to go into state, there are times when there's kids that can't go do things. There's kids that can't participate in activities because their parents don't have the cash flow right now to do it. If I have the extra money, I pay for the kids to go. When you guys donate for the kid to go, if there's a little bit left over, it goes towards other good kids that got to go do stuff. And there's only one rule. I never tell them who it's from. I never say it's from me as a family, from Gen X Talks. The rule is if we ever donate, this has been the thing for years and years and years, all the kids that have gone through these high schools and done these things, if we have extra money for them to go on field trips or to go to camps or something, I give it to the teacher and go, don't tell them where it came from. I'm not doing this again. I don't do it for the notoriety. Neither do you guys. You know, you guys, we say your name, we talk about who you are, but there's been people that have donated on PayPal, on Venmo, and they have put a little note in there because it's on the kid's website. Anything to donate for the kid, it's a button away for Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, and people have donated. Said, hey, here's my name. Just keep that between you and me. Don't tell the kid. Let him know it was a donation from a fan. Not doing it for the notoriety. I know that you people are not doing this to become world famous because we're a small channel this big. Nobody's watching but us. You know, the fame you're getting is around 177 people. That's it. None of us are doing this for the wrong reasons. Everyone's doing it for the right reasons, except for when you're getting me drunk. I want to know your name because I want to scream your name as loud as I can as I drink. So there's that. That should encourage you to not give to the kid, but to give to me. Yeah, you want a drunk, fat, white guy screaming your name? Donate to the Whiskey Fund. It'll happen. Hey, Martin Duffy's back with another $17.99. The first was for your Jack Fund. This is for your kid and his school stuff. Believe me, Allie and Gen X Mom, they keep track of all this stuff. Every penny goes right where it's supposed to. Martin, that's a good thing for him. It really is. He has a project coming up after the GOAT, and yeah, he's going to have to buy some stuff, some engine stuff that he's got to get running. He's got to buy an engine that doesn't run and make it run. You know, Briggs and Stratton type of stuff, go-kart, lawnmower things. Come on, we've all messed with those. You know what I'm talking about. Voodoo Dream, $5. What's your opinion of doxers and what should we do about them? Wow. Yeah, I'm completely ignorant. What's a doxer? I don't know what that is. Is that a man? I feel stupid now. Should I know what that is? Doxer, is that a slang term? Is that a real term? How much have I missed the boat? I don't know what that is. I hate saying that too, but now I'm going to scroll down. Someone's going to have to tell me what a doxer is. I may not even have an opinion. Martin Duffy, it's sun shining in Glasgow. Sucks to be in Dorset today. You guys get a lot of rain over there, a lot of clouds too. Chris Manley says all lives matter to Tommy Girl. All right. I missed the US. I miss breathing freedom. Where are you right now? Der says DER. I don't know where you are. I can't have sympathy for where you are if I don't know. You got to place me in your head. I'll spin a little globe and we'll pick a spot. Tell me. Tony Stefanski, time for you to head back to work. I'll catch you in the next live chat. Tony, I'm going to be around. Appreciate you stopping by, my friend. I'm going to be back. No, this has been good. A lot of new names in here. Like, I want to relate. I really do. I want to hear. There's a ton of stuff that I need to learn from over there that you guys can teach me. And I'm listening. I'm listening. I promise. Mandy's Rain, Gen X Mom. You missed Gen X Mom. We all do, but she's back. Okay, I'm trying to scroll through here. Pogo the dog, be nice. You might not get any. I'm being nice. I'm just pointing out that she didn't have to come fucking knock over the table and shake everything. She could have just left the chair alone. Pogo, that's all I'm saying is just stay out of my zone, man. We're good. A man has to have his space. Right now, I'm claiming this area, and I'm ruling it with authority, as men should. Now, that's about as confident as I can look. If you don't buy that, then I'm stuck. Merv says your music is epic. Thanks. Guess what? All the songs that I'm listening to when they ambush me with that stuff are going on. It's mostly complete. If you go to Spotify and just look up Gen X Talks, There's something called the master playlist. I don't have a link for it. Allie might have a link for it. And it's not, I know Gen X Mom's updating it, but every song you've heard in every stupid video that kid has done is in order all the way through. That's just a whole playlist. So you want to go listen to some of that shit? That's the cool shit I listen to. Do you know what makes it cool? I'm listening to it. Yeah. see how I circled that back around to the right spot? Told you. Oh my God, you guys are too much. Gotti boy, do you ever come to Canada for anything? If not, I don't blame you. No, I love Canada. I've 2 or 3 times been into Canada. One time, you guys tried to keep me there and wouldn't let me back in the United States. That's a story. Next time I'm in here, write this down. Next time I'm in here talking across the pond, ask me about getting back across the border. And that other story, I had another story they said to remind me of. And now I can't remember what it was. Well, if you guys remember, then I'll remember, and we'll go down the list. Joe Haney. Now, BD slapped you first. Oh, Bugsy says, hold on. Okay. Bugsy Buzz is trying to explain the doxer. Hold on. Mandy's Rain doxer, someone needing their fingers removed. Bugsy Bug says, if your info has been put out there, you become known as a person who has been doxed. So we're talking about, scrolling up. Josh Maddox, a doctor is someone who releases all your info to the general public. Oh, I get it now. Bugsy's a doctor person. Okay, I'm getting you. All right, I'm sorry. The screen jumped. I ended up at the bottom. I'm scrolling up now to read some of what you guys wrote. I know I'm stuck on Beautiful Disaster with those big red lips and that giant black heart. I love it and hate it at the same time, but I am reading the doctor stuff. Conrad, a doctor is someone who outs your name and address on the net so crazy people can go to your house and place to work. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. So the question was, what do we do about them? I don't know. It's bullshit. That's what it is. I wouldn't want you doing that even to, like, if there's a hated politician that I hated, I wouldn't want people going to that person's house and fucking with them. I would say, no, that's not a good thing. I don't want, if you hate an athlete, if an athlete's just a big crybaby piece of shit ruining the world like LeBron James, or not LeBron James, but someone like LeBron James, I wouldn't want you going to his house. Let's face it, you can find anybody on the internet. I don't go out telling people my first and last name. Some people have figured it out. It's not hard to figure out. But when they do, I ask them, please don't tell everybody. I'm not trying to publicize where I live exactly and it's not hard to find. You guys could do it and put it out there. One, nobody gives a shit about me to come to my house. Number two, they'd be in for a rude awakening if they did. And number three, what's the point of it? Who cares? I don't ask all your guys' real name. When someone's in here and says her name's Beautiful Disaster, I don't ask their name or where she lives. She says she's from Oklahoma and she's Beautiful Disaster. That's enough for me. Why does it have to go? Are you brilliant? If you're a doxer and you get people, are you brilliant? Did you expose some great tragedy in life? Is now you've exposed them for who they are? Why? Well, hooray for you, you piece of shit. You're nothing. Now you're just a nothing that people don't like. And I would have to guess that doxers, and is there a good reason to be a doxer? If I'm missing the point here, let me know. Is there a good reason to do that shit? Because it just sounds like someone's being, no, pain in the ass. They're just, I can't think of a good reason to turn that stuff out. What if the FBI is looking for them? They're going to find them anyway. I'm just saying, I don't see the point of it. And if someone does that shit, somebody go by and kick them in the balls and tell them not to do that again. It's not nice. You wouldn't do that. Hey, be a nice human or I'm going to beat the shit out of you. Remember the t-shirts we talked about at the beginning of the hour? Zach Rucker, $5. No smoke. First time listener. Love the shorts. I just got a scam call and held the phone to the speaker, still listening. Hey, this program's great for a scam caller. Just turn it up and leave the phone there. Chris Manley, General, you were wrong when you said no one is listening. It's just us. There is one very big guy listening upstairs. Amen. All right. That's true. And I don't know if he's a fan of the program or not, Chris. That is true. But for the most part, nobody cares what I'm saying. Just letting you know. Okay. Gotti boy, I promise I would get the general back over to your ass. I'll be the general security in Canada. There you go. Hey, we don't have a general in Canada. Now we got one. Mandy's Rain just wrote the word sexual predators. What? Limey says big crybabies, General. Yeah, they are. Aaron, it'll be a slice if someone is able to piss him off. Oh, you're not talking to me, you're talking about me. Mr. Fort Watton, $2. Dur is from Germany, but wants to come back to the United States. Well, come on back, man. Things are changing. The pendulum's swinging over here. I'm telling you. All right. Yeah, buying that shirt, says Tommy Girl. Someone's got to remind me. I gotta write that down. Be a nice human or I'll beat the shit out of you. We'll put my face right on it like this. One of those. You guys know when you go to the woodshed, one of those. They'll have my face on the back. Be a nice human or I'm going to beat the shit out of you. Bugsy says, no, doxing is not good unless a person says go ahead. All right. Madame Duran, could you say a sentence out loud in French for me? I don't know any French. Could I say a sentence out loud in French for? Yeah, tell me what to say. I don't know any French. Yoplait is a yogurt. Renault is a car. That's as close to French as I get. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, Gen Z kid speaks a little French. Bug him when he's on here. Hey, Drake says hello from Northeast Michigan. Thank you very much, Michael Roeder. And it jumped. God damn it. Love them to come to my house and do something to my two friends, Smith and Wesson. Yep. And I guarantee they will obla Smith and Wesson when they see it. Josh Maddox says we need that shirt. That would be hilarious, says Luke. Well, you know what? I'll tell you what. We'll mock one up. We'll put it up there. I don't think anybody will buy it, but we'll try it. We'll see where it comes out. Okay, look, it's about coming up on an hour and a half. No, I stuff I got to do here. Eric, listen, we're good. You guys have been wonderful. Listen, this is just the beginning. I'm telling you, the program is, which I've been instructed. Hold on, screen. Joe Mama's boy, Gen Z. First time I caught you live. Shout out from work in Texas. We got a ton of people that are fans in Texas. A ton, absolutely. I think I could drive through Texas and I'd have a steak dinner and a place to crash for probably a month straight. There's some people that like, you get out here, we got some Texas tea for you to drink, and we'll have a steak for you. And then that's just in Texas. And I know there's more. Don't get offended if I leave somebody out. All right, look, it's been about an hour and a half. I'm going to go right now, but I want you guys to know that's I'm going to come on. I'm going to try to hit 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to try to be with you guys. If I can, it'll be a little bit before and after, but mainly trying to catch some of that. We got a lot of emails on that across the pond on the London time and Scotland and Ireland and in there and Wales and across the channel over there you guys are always, it's the middle of the night. So you guys have to watch it later. You can't catch it live. We can't talk. And the whole point of doing this is to have some interaction. Now, the truth be known is that I need a drink to tell my lies correctly. You have a responsibility to drink, so you believe my lies correctly. No. This is a very symbiotic relationship. So when I come back next time, if I haven't been drinking all night, we will start drinking. I will lie. You will believe it, and everyone will be happy. That's the rules around here. Oh, my God. Eric Lockwedge, be nice or I'll beat the shit out of you. Oh, no bottom of the glass. Okay, that's it. So do your thing here. Yeah, see, Glenn says it's 7:30 right here. And I say it's a sweet spot, Glenn. It's for you guys. You got off work, you're home. You got your feet up. You can put the cat outside. You got dinner either going or done, or go ahead and eat while I'm on. I don't give a shit. Fuck it. Just put your phone on the table and let's go. All right, so that's it. I'm going to say I got to get out of here. I got a lot more that I got to get done. The kid left me a list of things that I got most of them done this morning to help him out with his channel. Remember, when summertime comes, I'm turning this whole thing over to him. He can do all this stuff. I just want to be a paid employee. So that's what we're shooting for. I am going to go back and read all of the goodbyes. If you guys are raising a glass to me, if you guys are saying goodbye, when I'm done, I will. Once I clock out, I'm going to go read everything. I promise. You guys have been a great audience. Thanks for participating. Thanks for educating me on the stuff that I didn't know. I love talking to everybody from across the pond and from everybody here at Gen X Talks. We'll catch you on the flip side.